exciting. I rewatch New Girl every spring.
I love that about you.
Every single spring.
That is amazing.
I have shows that I watch in season. New Girl is a spring show. I can't explain it.
It makes total sense. I think you're right.
And I watch it start to finish every time.
God, I love that. That's so great. And we have matching Band-Aids.
And we have matching Band-Aids. Look at this. Yeah, big fan. My dad is, I have to give a picture here. My dad, Big Ed, he's called Big Ed because he's 6'9", big guy.
Yes.
Union electrician, like grew up in Philadelphia. He's a character.
Oh, my family's from Philly too. Did we talk about this yet? No. Did you know that?
No. This is
like
groundbreaking
way back.
information.
Like my family came over on a land grant from William Penn in the 1600s.
Love this so much. Get deep in it.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you have Philly roots.
Deep Philly roots. Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
So we will circle back to New Girl because I have a lot of questions.
Okay, I have answers.
I love that. But first, since we're in this winter wonderland of a set and it's Christmas time, I'm going to start with Elf if that's okay.
Please. But also, this artwork is really great. Who did that artwork?
My children.
They did a really good job.
For their ages, yeah.
For their ages.
Yeah. We watch Elf every year in our house. I think most households do.
Aww.
I saw you say that your daughter has finally started to show some interest in watching Elf.
Yeah.
Has she watched it yet this year?
No, she hasn't. I think she wanted to have like some friends over to watch it. I was like, I won't watch it with you because that's weird. But but yeah, it's cute because they love rom-coms. Like these 10-year-olds, like they love rom-coms. So I was like, yeah, I think they'll enjoy it. I think they'll enjoy this new film I have out, Merv. It's PG, so kids can watch it. So I was like happy about that. But yeah, I think she'll enjoy it. My son, no interest. He loves movies, but I think he wants mommy to be mommy and not like an actor.
That's fair.
He's fine with like voices and cartoons, but he's like weird.
You're here and that's
he's like no.
He wants a divide.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Exactly.
Yeah. It also feels like every year there's a viral tweet about how someone didn't recognize you as Jovi with your blonde hair.
Yes.
Do you hear that a lot? Like, do people give you that feedback of forgetting or not realizing that it was you?
Yeah, I have a face that changes dramatically with makeup and hair changes. So like hair color changes, like no bangs. I look like a different person. I feel like I would be a good CIA agent, like if I weren't
Undercover.
an actor, but also I don't have the nervous system for it.
Sure.
I wouldn't, but I do change a lot. Like if you put a wig on me, I really look different. And I'm not tall, so you might not notice me. So
that's
like,
where I
can
stick out like a sore thumb.
Well, it's amazing because then everybody's like, "Who's this beautiful tall lady?" But if you're short, you're
sneaking in.
That's where Jonathan being tall, everyone looks at him and then they go, "Oh, look, it's the Property Brother," and I'm like, "You're ruining everything for me." I can be incognito.
Hey, look at me down here. That's you just have to do what I do to my mother-in-law in an NFL stadium, which is go, "Oh my gosh, is that Mama Kelce?" And then I run the opposite direction and just like sick everybody on her.
Is she short?
She's tall. She's
tall.
Almost. I would say she's probably 5'10", maybe 5'11".
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's great. I mean,
it's amazing.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
But it's great for me because I don't like to be the center of attention. So I just like, hey, is that Travis's mom? And then just run.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Everyone's
we love
tall
a bait and
in your
switch.
family.
Yeah. Except my mom, 5'2".
Oh my God, my mom's 5'2" as well. My
It's the best
dad's
size mom.
6'2", and then my sister's 5'9", and then I'm 5'4". So we're kind of like all different.
You have sides of the family, kind of.
Yeah, my dad's side is all pretty tall. I think my grandma's like 5'10" or something like that. So yeah,
so
tall.
Those Philly
and then
roots.
my mom's family's short. So
It's those Philly roots.
The Philly roots of the tall is the tall.
It's something in the water.
Yeah.
Or in the water. You get it. You are from Philly. Okay. Now, since we're talking holiday movies,
yes,
you mentioned you have a brand new one out now on Prime Video called Merv.
Yes.
It just came out last night, so real ones, you know what to do. First of all, as a dog lover, thank you for this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've been trying to get our Irish Wolfhound to be a set dog.
Oh my God.
We actually got clearance to bring her to this set, but
Cute.
she's working on it.
Okay. You know what?
She also peed in our minivan this morning. It's a whole thing. But she's
Okay.
also huge.
They're very big dogs.
She's very big. Which is why also my love of wolfhounds.
Yeah.
Merv with the scruff.
Stop. So cute.
A wiry
right?
coat is so good.
I love a wiry dog.
Yeah. Now, how was it working on set with the trained dog?
Oh, he's unbelievable.
A professional?
He's such a pro. He actually works at Universal Studios in Florida, he can do so much cool stuff. He's a rescue dog. His name's Gus. He's such a good boy. We were doing press with him this morning, and he was sitting there perfectly, and they had a treat by the camera, but he's just such a sweet dog. He's very calm. He's special,
Yeah.
We actually would have to, because he kind of doesn't get dogs will get
Excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
He kind of, he's more dignified,
Sure.
And so when we'd have to get a dog to be kind of wild and dog-like the kind of dog that pees in your minivan.
Yes.
We'd have to bring in his stunt double, whose name was Captain Chaos. And Captain Chaos was
Is that his government name?
I don't know. They called him Captain Chaos.
Got it. Okay.
Because he was
It was
chaotic.
chaos.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movie genres is definitely the holiday rom-com.
Yes. Then this
Love
is
Actually,
for you.
Love Actually and The Holiday are all-timers for me.
Yes.
What was about Merv that made you want to do another holiday rom-com?
Well, I didn't even realize it was a holiday movie when I read it. I just thought it was a rom-com, and I love rom-coms. And I don't think people are making enough of them. And I'm like, this is a genre I love to do rom-coms. I love that it has this mix of it's character driven. It's a piece where you can really have, interesting characters. And then the fact that it's at the holidays, to me, I thought of it like this. When you think of a guy eating alone on a Tuesday, you're like, that's kind of sad. But maybe he wants to eat alone. Then you think of a guy eating alone on Christmas, then you go, oh my God, I feel so bad.
Infinitely sadder.
It heightens your emotions. Talking about Love Actually and The Holiday, I love those films because they have this Christmas element, but they also have a depth to them.
Yes.
And I think this film, it's very funny, but it also has a depth to it that I really connect with. And I think for me makes the rom-com so much sweeter,
Yes. Now, speaking of animals, just from a quick scroll of your TikTok, I can tell that
Yes.
you also love cats.
Yes, I have 3. Mm-hmm. I love my kitties.
I want to take every opportunity on this podcast that I possibly can
Yes.
to try and influence my husband
Yes, get cats.
to get a cat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I have super affectionate cats.
Love this.
And so we had 2 dogs that we loved, a Chihuahua and a Yorkie, and they were Jonathan's when we met.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very old, and then they passed away, which we were very sad and had a little hole in our hearts for our, animals. But we didn't want a dog because they're another dog, just because it's a lot to take on.
Yes.
So I'd always wanted a cat, but my parents were allergic when I was growing up. And so I'd never gotten one. And then our daughter had been asking for a cat since she was 18 months old. Basically since she could say cat, she'd be like, I don't like dog. I like cats. She's like, I like cats more. It was so cute. And her Christmas list every year would be cat, get a cat. It would be summer bucket list, get a cat. Everything was cats. And so finally I was like, can we get this? Jonathan was a little bit skeptical about cats. Can we get a cat? And I was like, I think we need to get 2 because they need to keep each other company. Then we ended up with 3. But
That's cat math.
Yes, exactly. Cat math. They are super affectionate. They're so sweet. Jonathan loves them now.
That's
so
the
much.
key.
He's a total cat dad.
Love it.
And the thing is, they are so low maintenance.
Okay, now I would love it if you could put out a plea to my husband.
Okay.
If you could do it direct to camera, just like a quick, just like, hey, Jason,
Yeah.
cats are it.
Hey, Jason, cats are it. What I want you to know about them is they're basically like dogs, but they have liquid bodies. They have like liquid bodies, or like maybe like a dog with a slinky as a spine. They're super fun and athletic, and they play fun games, and they're so sweet. And I'll send you guys a video of my cat Dove. She like rolls over, and like every time if I try to leave, she'd get up against the door and like roll over, and it's so cute. And she licks my hand just like a dog. So you gotta get a cat. They're so sweet.
Very good. 2. We gotta get 2.
You gotta have 2.
You can't have 1.
You can't have 1. You get 2 or 3. It was no different having a third cat. No different.
I love this.
Also, like dogs are so great, but sometimes they can be overwhelming. And if they're big and they're jumping up a
Yes.
lot, it's like cats are totally different energy, and they have a lot more calm energy. What I love about cats too. Oh, here's another reason, Jason. Cats are great for kids because it's taught my son is like tons of energy, and it's taught him how to be calm in a great way, because the cats only will come up when
You're chilling.
they're chilling. And my daughter's a bit more chill than my son. And so it's great to teach kids how to regulate their emotions. So my son would get in and he'd be like so excited to see the cats. And he'd be like, hey, and then they just run away. But then when he walks in calm, then they'll come up and climb in his lap and cuddle him. The first time they came up and cuddle him, it was like I was about to cry. It was so sweet because he was so happy. But
I would cry.
It taught him.
I would cry.
Like, he has that like boy energy. He's like
Yes.
super, kind of like
and
up
they
and excited.
rewarded him for the calm.
They rewarded him for coming in calm.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I would cry.
Yeah.
That would get me.
Yeah. I was misty-eyed.
Okay, now shifting gears to the main
Yes.
event here.
Okay.
For me, as a fangirl, as I mentioned earlier, I've watched New Girl. I can't even tell you how many times, all the way through. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
I love this so much.
So first and maybe most important question for you, when are we getting more?
I don't know. I will totally do it though. I'm in. I've said
Guys.
it. I'm in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, please.
We'll have to do it. Jake Johnson doesn't really like to like leave his house much, so we might have to like film it at his house. But
new set.
I think he would do it if we filmed at his house one day a week.
This sounds
We can
super
do it.
doable.
Okay, great. It's doable.
Great. Please, dear God, do it. Is there going to be a reunion maybe? Also at his house?
We don't have anything planned, but like again, I'm up for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I just need to like rally the troops.
Just
here.
rally the troops.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm also a sucker for bloopers, and
Yes.
the bloopers you guys had from the show was.
Well, we were so tired. Let me tell you, we work 16, 17 hours some days. That's not normal.
Not normal.
We work like twice a normal work shift.
Yes.
And then have to drive home. And I remember there were times where we'd been doing those hours and then we'd do a 6-day week or something. And it would be like 6 a.m. on Sunday morning. And then we'd have to be like, they'd be like, we have a pickup from last week's episode that we have to like cut in, and we'd be like literally falling asleep, or like your body just like stops
Isn't
working at
answering.
a certain level of tiredness. It's like there's not enough coffee in the world. Actually, since you're a mom, you'll get this. When I was pregnant with my daughter, and it was like before I could tell anyone, and we were doing one of these like crazy marathon night shoots, and I couldn't, they were like, you can only have 1 cup of coffee. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I was drinking orange juice.
Okay.
Not the same.
Get the sugar up.
The sugar,
The caffeine.
Yeah. Caffeine was like, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That must have stunk.
Yeah, but so the bloopers are great because we were unbelievably
Delirious.
We're delirious. And we did have so much fun.
You could tell.
We had so much fun.
How
It's
hard
crazy.
was it to not laugh?
So it's funny because I remember first season, like we got better at it. First season, I remember everyone cracking up, like crew, everyone. And I remember the boom mic that we had this boom operator named Val, and then I would be like, oh, Val's laughing because it'd be shaking, and they'd be like that was the best feeling. I'd be like, we got the crew to laugh. Like if the crew laughs,
you know it's great.
You know it's funny. Like funny is if people laugh, and it's a validation. So it was very nice.
That's amazing. You guys also had so many amazing guest stars over the years.
Oh my God, yeah.
Does anyone stand out as your favorite? I know you were just talking about Prince.
Well, Prince, Taylor Swift. I mean, Rob Reiner and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had it was crazy. The people
list
we had.
is so impressive.
I mean, Quinta Brunson came in and did a tiny part before she did Abbott Elementary. We had like amazing. It was our casting directors were incredible. They found people before they were well known too. So that was pretty cool. Oh, Olivia Rodrigo was on when she was like 13. She was just a child actor. And I remember her because I was pregnant with my son and my daughter was a baby like in my trailer. And I was like, and she kept asking me questions about my daughter. I was like, this kid's so sweet. She keeps asking me questions. And then I was like, and then later when she became famous,
you're like, people she looks familiar.
Yeah, brought up all these things. And I'm like, she was like a child actor on my show.
That is
like
so cool.
A lot of people. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah.
So if we bring it back.
Yeah. We have to have everyone come back.
That would honestly be very cool.
It would be very cool. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Seems very good. Queen Emma, my producer, is asking, what episode was my favorite? And I don't think, I feel like that's like picking your favorite child.
Oh. What? Yeah. What's do you have a favorite?
I don't.
Do you have any do you have like a top 10 or anything or a top 5?
When Jess and Nick get together, when you guys get together, that was like.
Oh yeah.
Because it was such
Cooler?
a build. It was such a build.
That I remember shooting that episode that like everyone it felt like everyone was on set. The other time, actually, here's another good guest star. We had Taye Diggs on, and he took his shirt off, and like all of a sudden, everyone was on set, and I was like, wait, we had like people from accounting I'd never met, and and I was like, oh hi, I was like, I'm Zoe, like who are you? And like, oh, I'm in accounting. They're like, I'm like, why are you here? And they're like, we are Taye Diggs. I'm sure. I'm like, oh my God, okay.
That's actually amazing.
It was like we had a full like audience that day. But yeah, during that Cooler episode, we had everyone just wanted to be there when Nick and Jess got together. We were trying to figure out like the best way, the most like, I was like, what if I walk away and he grabs my hand? I was like, that's better, you know? And then everybody was trying to come up with like the best kiss, you know?
Yeah.
An episode I love from the first season that every time I go back to it, I'm like, oh, that was so much fun. It feels like a movie almost, was the wedding episode. Mm-hmm. Natasha Lyonne, another amazing guest star we had on that episode.
The best part is like when I still rewatch it,
yeah,
I still laugh out loud. Like the parts that made me laugh, they still get me. They still like sneak up on you.
I love that.
It's the
That's
best.
so great.
I think it's like my ADHD. I can like disassociate enough that it just leaves my brain.
I have ADHD too.
It's great.
We're having fun. It's called object permanent. Object permanence, right?
Yes. That's why a lot of my snacks live on the counter. Otherwise I forget them and then I don't eat them.
Me too. Well, I realized it's like if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. I realized that thing is like when people be like, well, I got into a habit. I'm like, no, I have to see it. That's why all the things must be out.
Yes.
That's why my skincare is like takes over. My side of the sink is so ridiculous.
My side is now on Jason's side. It is a whole, there aren't sides anymore. It is just a full.
It's just full, all the stuff.
Yes.
Jonathan's like, he's so nice. And he'll very tolerant of my skincare. And he'll be like, are you like gonna maybe edit
some of this away or
like, no, because then I'll like forget like this one's I'm really trying to be good about this one.
This episode is brought to you by Toyota. Who would have thought that almost a year ago when I reluctantly admitted that minivans were in for 2025 that I'd be here now talking about how much I love the Sienna's vacuum and all the cup holders and the kick sensor doors and the trunk space. Speaking of which, you know what you can hide in the trunk? Gifts. And it's so deep, your kids will never find it. Hopefully you will still find it, because sometimes I hide gifts from myself. Like I hide them so well that even I can't find them. I get that from my mama. It's also December in Philly, so the all-wheel drive is already coming in handy. Plus, I'm driving around, running more errands, and going to more places than ever this time of year. So I do have to appreciate that 36 miles per gallon. Try to stop for gas when you have a car full of kids? Oh my gosh, no. If you're thinking about also surrendering to the minivan life, I feel you. And also, recommend a test drive of a Toyota Sienna at your local Toyota dealer. To learn more about the Toyota Sienna, go to toyota.com/Sienna.
Taylor Swift's life reads like a modern myth, a tapestry woven with drama, ambition, heartbreak, and triumph, where every twist feels like a plot point in a blockbuster film you never want to end. There's a magnetic quality to her story that pulls you in, an irresistible cocktail of glitter and grit that makes it impossible to look away. Her journey from a precocious teenage songwriter in Pennsylvania to the planet's most powerful pop icon has been anything but predictable. She didn't simply ride the waves of fame. She learned to command the tide, rewriting the rules of the music industry with every album drop, every cryptic Instagram post, every seismic tour announcement. When the world first glimpsed Taylor and Travis Kelce together, it was as if two universes collided, football royalty and pop's reigning queen. Yet, behind every headline and viral moment, there's an almost old-fashioned sweetness to their connection. Taylor's eyes light up when she talks about him, her laughter bubbling over as if she's still surprised by her own happiness. In a world obsessed with curated perfection, their moments, shared glances in crowd, spontaneous dance moves on stage, whispered jokes, feel refreshingly real. It's the kind of romance that transforms stadiums into intimate spaces, where millions of fans become accidental witnesses to a love story in real time. The Eras Tour was more than a concert. It was a phenomenon that swept across continents like a glamorous tidal wave. Fans travel hundreds, even thousands of miles, pooling their savings and planning for months just to spend 3 hours singing, crying, and dancing with their idol. Cities shut down streets, businesses boomed, and local economies reaped the rewards of Swift mania. Each tour stop was wrapped in its own mythology, as attendees traded friendship bracelets and swapped stories about how Taylor's lyrics had carried them through heartbreak, exams, breakups, and new beginnings. These weren't just shows. They were communal rituals, ceremonies of joy and catharsis. But what truly set the Eras Tour apart wasn't just its staggering scale or its record-breaking earnings. It was the intimacy Taylor managed to infuse into every moment. At every show, she shared little anecdotes, inside jokes, and winks to the crowd that made each person feel seen. When she brought out surprise guests, musical giants and old friends alike, the air crackled with anticipation. The night Travis Kelce sauntered onto the stage in London, fans lost their collective minds. Here was an NFL superstar, decked out not for the gridiron but for a pop spectacle, sharing a slice of his world with Taylor's. It was an unscripted, exuberant celebration of two paths crossing and intertwining in front of millions, as the internet scrambled to capture every second. Taylor's ability to transform her personal life into universal anthems is perhaps her greatest gift. She has never shied away from vulnerability, from turning her heartbreaks and triumphs into verses and choruses that resonate across cultures and generations. With every reinvention, country darling, pop megastar, indie folk siren, she invites her audience to evolve alongside her. Her fans don't just buy albums. They buy into a narrative, a sense of belonging, a journey that mirrors their own coming of age. It's this authenticity, this willingness to expose the raw nerves beneath the glitter, that has earned her unparalleled loyalty. But Taylor's story is also one of resilience. She's faced backlash, public feuds, and relentless scrutiny, yet she's always found a way to reclaim her voice and her power. When streaming giants undervalued artists, she took a stand. When critics tried to pigeonhole her, she shattered their expectations with sonic pivots and poetic lyrics that defied easy categorization. Her business acumen is as sharp as her songwriting, and she's built an empire that extends far beyond music. Film, fashion, philanthropy. She's not just a pop star. She's a cultural architect, reshaping how artists connect with their audience in an era of fleeting attention spans. Now, as the Eras tour fades into legend and the world speculates about what's next, Taylor stands at a crossroads that feels both daunting and exhilarating. Will she retreat, savoring her hard-won happiness, or will she plunge headfirst into a new creative adventure that no one, not even her most devoted Swifties, can predict? If history is any indication, Taylor's next move will be bold, unexpected, and utterly captivating. She thrives on surprise, on pushing herself and her art into uncharted territory. For her, the journey is never just about reaching the summit. It's about discovering new mountains to climb, new stories to tell, new hearts to touch. As long as there are dreams to chase and songs to write, Taylor Swift will keep us all waiting breathlessly for the next verse, the next chorus, the next chapter in a saga that shows no signs of slowing down. And in the end, that's the magic of Taylor Swift. She makes us believe, if only for a song, that anything is possible.